Hello and welcome to Elemental Energies with Chrisanne and Jeff. And I am having trouble with the picture. Hold on just a second. Let me see. Okay, that's better. Hi, I'm happy to say that the internet is working. I am so excited about that. So here we are. Good to see you all again. I am happy to be here. Of course, I am Jeff Nelson, Stonebiter. And I am one of two owners. Myself and Chrisanne own Elemental Energies with Chrisanne and Jeff. Don't even get me started on why her name's first, but anyway, I love her anyway. So, I am here to do Rune Reiki, and I am a Usui Reiki Master Teacher. However, I'm not really good with the Asian languages, so they're hard for me to remember how to correctly pronunciate them. They don't come. There's a couple of them that come easily to mind as far as what they look like, so I'm able to direct their energy. But I am much more involved with and much more understanding of the Elder Futhark runes. And that is a 7,000-year-old language, approximately in there somewhere. And it is the language of the Norsemen. For those of you that don't know what Norsemen are, they were of Germanic descent, Swede, that mix. We throw Vikings in there as well, but I'd rather not. I don't really care for Vikings as a personal thing. So anyway, that'll give you some kind of idea of the timeline of when this language was extremely popular insofar as people using it on a daily basis. So it is part of my heritage because I am part German, part Swede, part Italian, so I have it in my blood, if you will, as well as the fact that I've worked with the runes in past lives as well. They have a lot of meaning for me, and because they have a lot of meaning for me, they're easy for me to use as a tool. I can put more emotion into what I am manifesting and the energy that I'm directing using runes. So, having said that, now you know what runes are, kind of, sort of. So, my necklace, I'll get a little bit closer here. These are three of the runes. We have Thursa, Algiz, and Tiwaz. So basically, this is saying power and protection on my spiritual path. So, hope you like that. Anyway, let's talk about Reiki. So for those of you who don't understand or don't know what Reiki is a Japanese form initially Japanese form of doing energy healing. It is all about adjusting the energy fields of our bodies, working on the chakras, doing clearing, and helping energy to flow to bring about speedier recovery for healing and peace and well-being, just overall well-being. So when I mention Reiki, I also like to talk about what it is. So with Reiki, there are three levels of self. There is the physical self, the emotional self, and the spiritual self. Anytime there is discord, illness, or a lack of well-being in any of these three areas, it affects the other three areas. So if you're spiritually distraught, you're disconnected from your divine source, that is going to make you feel depressed. It's going to be harder for you to get over things. It's going to be harder for you to deal with day-to-day life. When that happens, not only is it affecting your spiritual, but it's affecting your emotional. It is a scientific proven fact When these areas are out of sync, it will affect you physically. You have more of a tendency to be ill. You have a lack of energy. You don't heal from things as quickly. So what we do with Reiki is we try and bring all three layers of self into a good energy flow and coexistence. So when all these three areas are in balance, you're strong, you're healthy, you feel good about yourself, you feel good about the world, you are connected spiritually to whatever divine source that you connect to. That was a mouthful. Okay, so here we go. I will warn you now that I am not a quiet Reiki practitioner. Anytime that we have Reiki shares at Elemental Energies and we have new people come in, I pre-warn them. Because when I do my Reiki, I use a practice called Galdar. Galdar is a voicing, speaking, or singing of the runes under power. So what I do is I gather energy to me, bring it in through my feet, bring it up my chakra line, and I pull it. Let me scoot back just a little bit. I pull it right here in my sacral. So if you've studied martial arts, if you've been involved in other spiritual Asian workings, this is your chi center. It is also your sacral chakra. So I pull this in, all this energy in, it pools here, it rolls around, and it gains energy and power. This is kind of where I hold it, and then I bring it up my chakra line to my throat chakra. Here I empower it with intention using the Elder Futhark runes. And when I do this, I voice and broadcast that changed vibrational energy into what it is that I would manifest. So what I am manifesting today is for a clearing away of confusion. We have a lot of confusing things going on in our world right now. It's horrid. That's all I can say. It's horrid. There are people that are attacking each other. Even me. I'm even attacking people. But, there's so much going on with disinformation, and none of us are truly on the same page. And what we need is unity. We need to fight this together. We need to not really get so involved in what isn't truth. Not really be so susceptible, myself included, in being emotionally distraught over how that other people are risking not only themselves, but risking other people. They're ignoring science or ignoring common sense, which isn't all that common anymore. So anyway, what I would like to do is I would like to put out there energy that can be drawn in by whoever is willing to accept it and use it to put a bubble around yourself, an extra bubble of protection, an extra bubble of insulation from being buffeted by all the emotions that are assaulting us. So receiving Reiki is a choice. And I never, ever, ever, ever will do Reiki on someone for healing or for any purpose that I don't get their permission. So if you choose to accept this and you choose and you desire to have Reiki, performed or accepted, or however you want to term it. Simply say within yourself and within your mind, I'm open to receive. If you aren't interested, if you're just here to see, what is this guy doing? What is he talking about? That's cool. That's wonderful. That's fine. I welcome you anyway. If you aren't comfortable with it, just put up a barrier mentally and willfully saying, not at this time. I am not open to this right now. I am glad you're here and you're open-minded and you want to see what this guy's doing, what it's all about. I'm really glad you're joining me. So having said that, shall we get started? So today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to walk you through this a little bit. So when I do the counterclockwise motion, what I am doing is I'm opening up your heart. I'm opening up your ability to accept if you choose to. I'm opening up your fields to openly receive. After I do all that, and after I cleanse you and clean you and take all that negativity out of you that I can, when we're all done, I will close your field back up. It is not good at all, if you're a Reiki practitioner, to leave anybody's field open, because we're all empathic to a certain degree, and being empathic, we care about other people. If you leave their field open, you're leaving their chakras, you're leaving them open to being affected by all that they come into contact with. Close them up. Don't forget, close them up. Okay, so here we go. Now T was Gable Excuse me. I'm also going to work on your physical strength to help you through and help you fight all that you come into contact with. So Hagalaz is a rune that looks like an H but has a line coming down. Hagalaz is the storm rune. And when I invoke it, what I am doing is invoking and manifesting a storm to calm and sweep away all the negativity, all the ill, all the bad things that are coming at you, to allow the light in to shine in your heart, in your soul, within your physical, emotional, and spiritual self, to allow new growth to come in, to allow those places that aren't getting light the freedom to receive light and bring it in and grow. So when I invoke I'll cover this real quickly. So, Urus is shaped with a long line, a cross member that goes down at an angle, and a shorter line. And what it is a stick figure of an ox, and it is all about physical strength. So I did that to empower you and give you strength within your body. Spiritual, emotional, what I did was I brought in now these because we need our emotional side. Now these is a line with a cross member that comes through at an angle, and it is all about meeting our needs, all about satisfying us emotionally, bringing in the love that we need, the companionship that we need, all those things that are so important to us as human beings. So the final was Algies. Algies is shaped like a stick man with his hands raised to the heavens, beseeching his divine for intercession, for help, for all those things that we need spiritually. So in those 3 runes, I covered all 3 needs of your Reiki, of yourself. So what I would say to you is, if you can, remember those symbols. If you want to get a hold of me, I'm more than willing to work with you on those. But any time that you're feeling a need within yourself, you are always welcome to listen to this video again, pull that energy, because once I transmute it and voice it, it stays in that vibrational form for as long as you need it. When it stops affecting you, it's done its work. So, having said that, let us continue. You are still open. I am still working. I just wanted to take a quick break and explain those things to you. The Elder Futhark has 24 symbols. They all have purpose. They all have meaning. They all work together for the things that we need. They're a wonderful tool. So, here we go. Back to it. He was. Now these He was. So going clockwise, I close you, I close your fields, I bring your defenses back to the forefront. That natural defense that you have within yourself to keep you at a distance from those things that would do you harm. Thank you so much for joining me today. I always so much enjoy this time together. I hope you do as well. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Be well.